If you want to make more money in less time with AI art on Etsy, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to show a brand new feature that will allow you to do exactly this. This is a building in public video, so this feature will become live in the next few days, but I want to show you exactly what it's going to do so you can get a head start and get the gears turning to make more money in less time by using bundles and automating every step of the way. So let's get into it. So we're going to cover exactly what I mentioned, making more money with more automation and a new AI feature on top of that. So let's get into it. So this all starts in Photoshop with the Tempest automation script. So in the input folder, we have 5 random art designs that I just threw in here. Okay, 3 horizontals, 2 verticals. All right, totally random. And you can see there's horizontals and verticals in the same folder. Okay, in the mockups folder, I have a variety of different frame bundle mockups. So they have multiple frames, some are 5, some are 2, some are 3. Okay, and what I named those layers actually doesn't matter. We're going to walk through this totally random auto assign round robin setup. Okay, so let's show you how it works. So if we go to File, Scripts, Browse, we can double click on the Tempest script, and then we'll say no for this. We'll pick frame bundles, we'll choose auto assign, and we'll keep everything checked. Then hit OK, and immediately it's going to do some analysis of our input files to determine the orientation, and then our mockup setup as well. But really, none of that matters because it's doing a totally random round robin of our art designs. Okay, so if I go to frame bundles and go to our output, it's going to take all of our art designs and try to create an even spread across the mockups. So it's going to try to use this one once, this one once, this one once, this one once, and once it uses everything once, then it'll kind of cycle back and like reshuffle the deck. Okay, so like for example here, it used this. We had 2 verticals. It used this bluebonnets field once. It used this oak tree once, and then now it reshuffled the deck once it ran into this one and said, okay, we can use this one again, right? So currently it's making the big set of 5. Yeah, that's about it. So it just does this round robin. So there's that flow. In the last video, we talked about the manual flow where you rank and assign different letters to each of these. So you can do either. You have a lot of possibility with this new automation update. It's kind of like the Tempest script automation 2.0 here. Yeah, and then one other thing this does is it creates cropped and upscaled images for each of these. Okay, so this one was chosen as A, bowl of ripe plums. And if we go in here, you can see these are cropped and they're upscaled to a really high resolution sizes for printing. So all these, this is totally customizable, by the way. And then they're named the proper aspect ratio as well. Let's expand that. And yeah, they're cropped in the right sizes. They're always center cropped, like center aligned before they're cropped is what I mean by that. And yeah, so we just go through A, B, C, and all the way to all 5 of our designs. So that's really all that there is for this step. I know it seems like a lot. I went a little fast, but that's really all it is. It's this completely automatic background process that really just requires a couple of clicks to set up and then plopping your art in this folder and then you're done. So now that we have all these puzzle pieces in place, let's go ahead and open the bulk upload software of Downpour and show it in action, plus the new AI feature. So now that we're back in Downpour, everything is already set up for bundles. So we have Google Drive turned on. I already uploaded a thank you PDF. We have our listing images in the right order, our PDF as the digital file that'll get uploaded to Etsy, our Google Drive files that'll be the cropped and upscaled designs that we just looked at, then our listing details like price and quantity and all that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab our output. So we have this giant batch of folders, okay? So here's A, inside of here there's all these, there's B with all these. And one thing to note about these folders is they're given this crunched file name from Tempest. So the input file, if I go back really quick, was H100, a bowl of ripe plums with 1 half-bitten on a garden, okay? But if I go to the output folder for frame bundles, a bowl of ripe plums, 1 half-bitten on a garden. So this folder name got crunched and capitalized and sort of restructured in a way that will play in just a second. So this isn't super readable, right? Like you wouldn't really want your customers to see this. But that's why we just added this new feature. So all these are set up. They all have the upscaled and cropped files. And we have all of our mockups. Here's the actual folder for all that. And if I even go back one folder, I could drag and drop this folder. I could drag and drop just this folder, right? It's a tree. And Downpour is smart enough to kind of dissect that tree and create listings out of it, your file structure. So I'm just going to drag and drop this folder into Downpour like this. And it's going to process, it's going to add all your listing images. And real quick, check out the folder name. So it's the ugly version right now. At the top, it says auto writing bundle folder names. Okay, this is brand new. So it's uploading everything. It's auto writing our folder names. And I don't know if you caught that, but this just went away. And this is no longer that ugly kind of crunched folder name. It now just says A, ripe plums on garden. B, straw hat and marigolds. C, vintage Monet mountain art. D, Monet style oil painting. E, solitary oak vintage oil. Okay? So not too bad there. So this actually is a brand new step that uses AI to analyze those crunched folder names and create human readable, like customer friendly folder names as a result. So I just wanted to show you this in action. There's a little bit of work and tidying up we can do, like solitary oak vintage oil. We could train the AI to try to be a little bit more grammatically correct there. And this was one of the reasons I wanted to make this video. I wanted to ask for feedback here. So at the moment, and this is already uploading to Google Drive, by the way, at the moment, it is currently only looking at this crunched name. Okay? It doesn't actually look at the image. So my question to you is, should it? For this one, it was fine, right? Ripe plums on garden. That could probably be in a garden, right? We can make it more grammatically correct. But for D or C, Monet style oil painting, vintage oil painting in the style of Monet depicting. Yeah, so this was the prompt directly from Midjourney. It gets cut off because that's what the file name was when we downloaded it from Midjourney. But in this case, like, this is a bluebonnets field. And I think it almost makes sense for us to send the AI image to ChatGPT Vision for it to analyze on top of this, right? So that's my question to you. Let me know in the comments if you would want this to analyze the image or if you think it's fine as it is. But I'm kind of leaning towards having it analyze the image. It's a little more expensive to use the API that way, but I think it's worth it to make good results for everyone using the system. So, and yeah, so currently this is auto uploading to Google Drive just before this finishes. It's just uploading, I think, the last image. So now it's 100% done. And at the very top, boom, this listing file just popped in, test redwood prints b1.pdf. If we open it, you can see that it's our little thank you PDF, just a placeholder. So I kept this as our your shop here. You can download this in the description. And if we click this link, it's no longer a placeholder. And it sends us right to our nice renamed folders for the bundle as if we're the buyer and we just purchased this, okay? So this is what gets directly uploaded to Etsy. And I'll upload it actually, but real quick, let's auto generate a title and tag. So I'm gonna click auto generate here. So we have our PDF, we have all of our Google Drive files. These aren't actually part of the listing. This is the real listing, right? The images and the file. And this points to all this, okay? So I just did the AI auto generate. That was fast. Summer landscape and fruit art. Yep. So it was kind of a hodgepodge of different art, but this is actually totally correct. Wall decor set of 5, country farmhouse, rustic art, cottagecore, digital, download, vintage wall art. 1, because this was our index of 1. Nailed it. Absolutely perfect. Summer landscape, vegetable, fruit, country, rustic, farmhouse. Yeah, art set. Okay, this could probably include a couple more keywords regarding sets or bundles. So maybe I'll workshop that a little bit. Yeah, I think that could be fine-tuned a little bit before we ship this. But that's why I like making these building in public videos. Let me know if you have any thoughts about the title or the tags or any other things we showed today. I mean, the very last step is to just click this, and then it uploads right to Etsy as a draft listing. And if I go into my new shop like this, you can see in this section right here, sorry, let me zoom in for you. In our draft listings, we have our set right here, okay? So if I go ahead and click this, you can see it's still in the middle of uploading. Actually, it's not. It totally finished, right? So if I go in back into Downpour, yep, we're totally done. 1 listing, 5 images, 1 file. But in reality, Oh, there was one other image, right? Yeah. So one other image. Here's our one file, but if I download it, sure. Click it, click it. A lot more files than just one, right? But they're all in Google Drive, okay? So that's about it. I just want to show you guys this bundle automation. I want to show you the AI folder title writing process. And please let me know if you have any feedback. I think I'm going to add the AI looking at the image with ChatGPT Vision. I think that'd be smart. Let me know if you're super opposed to that, but I think that'd be a good direction for this to go. But otherwise, I mean, we are very close to shipping this thing and getting it in your hands. So if you're not yet in the AI Art Sellers Collective, I would really recommend joining. This is where you'll have first access to this feature in the next few days when it ships. We have a ton of sellers getting a ton of wins, asking great questions, support, or just sharing art and having a good time. Yeah, so I would recommend joining. If you're already in here, I'm super excited to get this in your hands. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment if you have any questions, feedback, or just want to share a story or something like that. But otherwise, I will see you in the next one.